It is Chris. It is Wednesday, March the 6th. I think the sound problem has been fixed. Sorry, the volume has been so low the last few days. I'm still learning all of this stuff. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for telling me how to fix it. This is all this is all new to me. Okay. News today. Nikki Haley, not unexpectedly, but Nikki Haley is going to suspend her campaign, basically getting out of the presidential race. So that's not terribly surprising. She lost 14 of 15 states on Tuesday, Super Tuesday. She won Vermont, but she lost every other state to Donald Trump. So, you know, what I like to do here is not just tell you the news, but tell you why the news matters, right? Anybody can tell you the news. My goal is to tell you why the news matters. So, Haley drops out. She is apparently not planning to endorse Donald Trump, at least not yet, and her people are saying that he needs to prove that he can win over her coalition. Yeah. Okay. What's she doing? What's her game plan? Short answer is I don't totally know, because I think that if Haley was trying to sort of play it as smart as possible, she would have dropped out after New Hampshire, endorsed Donald Trump, and been done with it. But she didn't do that, right? She stayed in for another, that was January 27th. She stayed in for another more than a month, and amped up her attacks on Donald Trump, saying, he's not mentally fit for the office. He's too old. He's chaotic. He's unstable. What did she do? What did she accomplish there? Well, she made it much more likely she'd be the VP pick. She may not want to be the VP pick. But let me talk about what I think she proved. Okay. In this race, one, she proved she's a good candidate. Okay. I think she's clearly an able, charismatic candidate, right? There was a huge field. She was the last person standing. That matters. Two, she proved that the Republican Party is the Donald Trump party, is probably the best way of saying it. There is no Republican Party outside of Donald Trump. It's just not a thing. Haley was winning 20, 25, 30% of the vote in a lot of these primaries. A lot of those were independents in open primaries where they could vote. There's just not a big constituency for her. So she proved that. What else did she prove? I think she proved that she has a future in politics, though I don't know if it's in Republican politics. Look, this is Trump's party. There's not really space for a Nikki Haley sort of Republican. She is good, though. She is skilled. She is able. But she doesn't fit the party or even close to the party right now, right? She is internationalist on foreign affairs. She is sort of moderate tonally, if not from a policy perspective. So, I just don't know where she fits. I've talked before in this space about the possibility of Nikki Haley running as a third-party candidate. I know she says she's not interested in doing that, but things change. Minds change. So maybe her mind changes. I think that's a possibility. Maybe she waits out until 2028, hopes that Trump loses, hopes that he goes away, though I'm skeptical of that, and that the party has a re-examination of who it is and why it is and what it is, and they figure out that they want a Nikki Haley type rather than a Donald Trump type. Maybe. I'm pretty skeptical that happens. But look, she probably exceeded expectations in this race. She wound up being the last person standing against Trump, right? She raised her name ID. She raised a ton of money. The problem is I don't see a natural next step. She's not going to be VP, or I guess I'd be very surprised if she was VP. I think there's a chance, but not a big chance, that she runs as a third-party candidate. I think the most likely thing she does is wait around until 2028 and see what the party looks like then. Is it less Trumpy? Is it more open to her? Maybe, but also maybe not. So I think she deserves credit for the campaign she ran. I still am a little baffled why she stayed in the race for as long as she did. And I think her future is very much uncertain. All right, that's all I got for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to be writing about this on chrissolicit.substack.com. Check that out. Like this video. Subscribe to this. What are we calling it? Subscribe to this podcast? No. Subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, tomorrow night around 9 o'clock, I'm going to do a State of the Union live stream where I'm going to be talking about the State of the Union and watching the speech, and you can watch it too with me. So I hope you do that, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.